Hello, you're listening to Questboard, a podcast where we make up random side quests. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Tiffany. Just so you know, we are not professional writers in any way, shape, or form. At least we don't claim to be. We just really like tabletop RPGs, and we do this for fun.
That's right. And if any of you are like longtime listeners and all that stuff, I think I've said it before, I'm pretty sure. My brother lives out of town, so he only has the time to come over once in a while, kind of thing. And every Christmas, he can't make it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually like a month later, he's able to come down. And so he did come down, and I finally got like my Christmas gifts
Yay!
from him. And I think last year, I know I talked about the fact that he gave me like a samurai sword, a katana, and all that stuff. He didn't give me anything that
Cool.
off the cuff kind of gift, but he gave me some like D&D themes, the stuff, and
Nice.
like a board game. But why I'm bringing this up is because one of the things they got me for D&D stuff is a book called The Games Master's Book of Astonishing Random Tables.
Sounds useful.
Which, to be fair, you and I have like seen these books before. They're on Amazon. It has like that like sigils kind of like book cover.
Honestly, the cover artwork is what drew me in to begin with, and I've got a couple of them myself as well.
Yeah, and I was just like, huh. He gave me like a set bundle,
Nice.
like of 3 of them, and I didn't have any of those books. And I thought, I was looking over them one like a couple days after I got from him. I realized one of them has a section for their tables called side quests.
Huh.
And I was like, sure, let's try that.
That'll do.
Funny enough. So we're going to just probably do this like a one-time thing. I don't picture just doing this multiple times.
Nah.
I thought this just be a funny just one-off.
Unless it's really good, then we might do another one. I don't know. Let us know.
Maybe. Until then, it's whatever we feel like.
Yes.
We're very feely on this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is the only banter, I guess. That is just the explanation to lead to what we're using as our prompt.
Belated Christmas present.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I already got my like normal gifts from my parents on Christmas Day and all that stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I got D&D related for Christmas was a book of maps. Can't really make quests out of those, although we might be able to like open up a map and be like, hey, what would happen here? Or, and I also got some really cool dice to add to the Hoard collection of dice.
Yeah. I mean, most D&D players are Hoard dicing people.
Yeah, but when I got married, my dice hoard got combined with his dice hoard. So now we just have a collective dice hoard.
It's still a dice hoard.
I know. It doubled in size.
Are you saying, oh wait, you actually had equal amounts?
Well, maybe not.
Who had more?
I had more.
I knew it.
He had the cool shaped ones, though. He had some that looked like daggers. And...
It's not about the number. It's how cool the shapes are.
Uh-huh.
Hear that, fellas? If you really want to impress a girl, it's not how much dice you have. It's the shape of them.
You gotta have the neat ones.
Sure.
Hey,
anyways.
Most girls can be impressed with a shiny rock, and you know it.
In the Pacific Northwest, yes. In other parts of this country, not so much.
Okay.
I don't know. But I assume that's only a weird Pacific Northwest thing.
Really?
I said I assume.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so I guess we'll just roll for our prompt.
Sure. What am I rolling?
Funny enough, in the book, it has tables for, the side quests. But It has a table of what type of side quests, and they actually have divided the different types of side quests.
Oh, it has a table of tables?
A table to introduce the other tables.
Fascinating.
So, I will need a D8 for the type of side quest we're doing.
All right. Rolling that. I got 2.
Oh, goody. It's a protection mission.
Ah, everyone loves those.
Maybe a little bit tease for our audience to maybe encourage us to do it. The other types were heist, bounty hunt, treasure hunt, rescue mission, mysterious caper, messenger mission, and a holy quest.
I want to go on a mysterious caper.
Yeah, maybe if our fans want more of this. Anyways, protection mission. I need a D6.
4.
Or a farmer whose land is about a mile outside the city offers to hire the party for to protect his farm overnight. He simply tells them he has a feeling that something bad is going to happen. Doesn't have much money, but is terrified his pumpkins are possessed.
Not the pumpkins. Joke's on him. It
Is
was
this
actually
like a
the watermelons.
Sleepy Hollow reference? I don't know. I never watched that movie.
I didn't either.
The Headless Horseman. Didn't he
I'm-
have like
I'm
a pumpkin head?
I'm aware of the headless horseman. Yeah, he had a pumpkin head.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, he carved a pumpkin to be his head, but it wasn't actually.
I was
his
that was a
head.
legitimate question
just,
because
like, carried it
again, I
around.
never watched it.
I don't know. There's varying lore on that.
I mean, yeah, it's a very old story.
Yes.
That reminds me of a quest I did for a friend of mine for a campaign.
And sidetrack.
Yeah, immediately. Where it was a farmer that's like, yeah, my pigs keep dying. And he's dragging a carcass. Like, when he encountered it, it's like, I don't know what happened. And then he offered to like look into it. And he stayed into that night and found out that the scarecrows were like hitching themselves off of their post in the field to drag themselves like with like no lower half into the barn to slaughter the pigs. And then when he brought it up, he's like, "Oh yeah, I bought that for real dirt cheap on this mysterious wagon the other, like couple weeks ago." But then I made him a stupid farmer, and he didn't see the connection.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "When did your pig start dying?" "Oh, about 2 weeks ago." "What about it?" And he's like,
maybe the scarecrow also has like a spell or something that makes you like, you don't think it's me.
I just made him real dumb, man.
Yeah.
Just like he was like, "Anyways, they won't die anymore." "Oh, okay. I don't really have money though."
You're gonna need a new scarecrow, by the way.
Yeah, I think he even said that. Anyways, this reminded me of that.
Oh man, I have a bad history with scarecrows. So he thinks the pumpkins are possessed?
So this is the part where we either do a switcheroo, false flag, red herring.
Well, like I said earlier,
it's not really the pumpkins.
it's the melons.
Do you want to do that?
No, that was just a joke. Because then we can have a melon head. I don't know.
Well, no, it could have been like, this is the part where we could do like, those venomous kind of, not venomous, but dangerous plants in like fantasy movies where it's like the vines are alive and then they grab and all that stuff.
That's true.
Like, we could go that direction.
Isn't there a type of frog in real life called like the tomato frog or something like that because they kind of resemble a tomato? And could we like spin that into D&D where there's large toads that look like pumpkins?
And what would that do?
I don't know.
It's either a false flag where it's just like, oh, it's nothing at all, and then this is big old flop of a quest, or just waste time for the party. It's like, oh, it wasn't dangerous at all. It's a paranoid farmer.
Okay, well...
Or it's actually like, hey, you're going to fight these frogs now.
Yeah, it could be. Why would he think the pumpkins are... Was it haunted or possessed?
Possessed.
Oh, possessed. So why are the pumpkins possessed? Do they move every night?
Ooh.
Do they eat his chickens?
What if we do... I just had some thought of a little spin on making our little bit lore about why jack-o'-lanterns are a thing. What happens if, like, lore-wise... And this could be a good, like, monster of the week or something like that.
Now the farmer's name is Jack.
Sure, Jack. But what happens if, like, pumpkins naturally absorb, or like spirits like to linger within pumpkins?
Because the walls are nice and thick, so it's a nice safe place to hide.
I was gonna say, before you rudely interrupted,
I am so sorry.
and I have to do the sarcasm voice just in case. What if, like, it's a belief that spirits go into pumpkins in which they're like lingering spirits or spirits that haven't fully moved on? So it was a belief that if you carved a face into it, it allows this spirit to speak to the living so that they can find a way to be at peace.
Okay.
And maybe this is like early lore where that hasn't fully like formed as like, this is why we make jack-o'-lanterns.
Right.
And so then the party could basically create or discover that thing to cause to be able to speak with spirits and start the tradition of jack-o'-lanterns, basically.
Okay.
Yes, no,
So
and then this is just a piggyback quest
I do like this. I do.
or
I
stepping stone
do
quest.
like the creation of lore. So the spirits are in the pumpkins. Why does the farmer know? How does the farmer know
So
that the spirits are there?
maybe when it's inside the pumpkin, when it doesn't have a mouth to speak out of, it sounds extremely muffled and like
You see the moaning
eerie,
and
or
groaning.
like a deep like, because when you hear through walls, it's deeper than
Hmm.
what it really is,
Yeah.
and so probably sounds demonic that way.
Possible. Yeah.
And it's just like you hear something muffling like through multiple walls, kind of thing, of a voice inside of a pumpkin. You would think that that's possessed.
Yeah. True. I can hear that or understand that being scary. The pumpkins are talking. Maybe they're even slightly glowing because when a pumpkin is possessed, it glows from the inside out. And when you carve the face, that allows the light to shine too.
Yeah, and that's why they do the candle thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're starting to making our lore origin of jack-o'-lanterns.
And maybe they take the form of a will-o-wisp. Not
Well,
necessarily with...
will-o'-wisp are naturally like just
Yeah.
spirits anyways.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a will-o'-wisp that has taken up residence inside of a pumpkin, therefore the fire.
Okay.
I just think that would look really cool, having a will-o'-wisp inside of a pumpkin.
And they have a stat block now.
Yeah.
If you go 5e.
And you could up their AC just a smidge because now they have armor. Because fresh pumpkins are pretty tough.
If we're gonna go into D&D, your heroes are so much stronger than the average person, though.
I know, but wisps don't have much AC in the first place.
I know.
What I'm saying is...
What happens if it's multiple wisps? But like, if they bust open the pumpkin, it's busting open a pinata, and now there's like 20 of will-o'-wisp pouring out, and now you have a fight.
True, if they go that route.
Because will-o'-wisps, I believe, are based off of numbers. That's how like they actually
Okay.
fight in combat.
So maybe the only way they can be heard from inside the pumpkin is if like 20 of them gather together, and that's the only way they can make their voice heard. Because by themselves, they're not strong enough or not loud enough to be heard.
What if I thought that was the point of carving the face or like the mouth
Well, that's what I mean. Like
of the pumpkin.
that's the only way they can essentially signal to someone, hey, this pumpkin needs a face carved in it. We're not loud enough to speak through the shell of the pumpkin, really. We can just slightly be heard.
Maybe.
Or maybe the bigger the pumpkin, the more spirits can fit inside.
I thought it would be funny if there was 20 of them and they just decide to carve the face out and all that stuff. Now you just have a crowd of people like talk about their demands and all that stuff of like why they're sticking around, and you just have to hear through the like in a crowded room kind of like thing.
Maybe it would be some
and you have
sort
to pick
of
out a voice.
some sort of like wisdom check to be able to even hear one voice among the many.
Yeah. I mean, that's a perception check of just signaling out.
Wisdom, perception, same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to do something like that?
I like that a lot. And maybe then to get the spirits to stop possessing this guy's pumpkins, they have to like fulfill the final wishes of some of the spirits.
Yes.
And maybe carry around a pumpkin with them.
So it's going to be just us. This could easily just be, like I said, a stepping stone into other things. Do you want to think of the other things, or do you want to just focus on the fact that it's like, okay, we have now a branching path that could be anything.
Yeah.
Because this could lead to any other side quest idea that we've
really
ever
could.
had or the DM has or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we should just start thinking of that.
I mean, we could come up with some basic ideas for some of the requests the ghosts may have. Like one of them can be like, I just want to see one final sunrise. And another one
that is what's keeping you a hold of this material plane.
Some people really like a good sunrise.
You could see that as a wisp.
Maybe they can't. The pumpkin didn't have eyes.
But before it went in the pumpkin.
I mean, do ghosts have eyes?
Yeah. There's so many ghost stories where it's like they actually point out, they like see and all that stuff.
I don't know. It was just the first thing that came to mind, okay?
I was thinking the standard like revenge, like, oh, like a murderer is still on the loose and still
Well, that was
hasn't
my next thought. I want to see the
bring him
person
to
who killed me come to
justice.
justice. Or, I don't know, do something about my cheating spouse.
If you're in the modern day world, one ghost has to be like, please delete my search history.
Yes.
I
Or
will tell you the
even,
password to my computer. You have to break into my house
no, even in like,
before my family sees the computer.
even in medieval times, that works. Be like, hey, under the floorboards, there's a chest of letters. Please burn them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the fantasy version. If we're
That's the
gonna
fantasy
go,
version.
I think we're sticking with D&D version, I guess,
Yeah. Well, no, we can go either
because
way.
we did Will o Wisp. I mean,
Will wisps can exist in any setting. So can pumpkins, for that matter. Honestly, yeah, this mission, quest, whatever it is, should you choose to accept it, can exist in any setting. It just depends on, like, phrasing. Really, how you phrase, like, everything is like, delete my search history or burn that chest of letters. You know?
prank my sister one last time.
Oh, that's the kind of ghost my husband would be. One last prank.
Hopefully, I'll go out before he does. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I don't think he will even try to prank me in the
No,
afterlife.
he probably tried to prank his sister.
He has higher targets, so I should be safe.
You got any other good final wishes for ghosts?
What happens if one of them is just like, my favorite screenplay or theater author is working on the newest theater play, and I need to know how it ends.
Oh no.
And so
And-
you have to like take the jack-o'-lantern
And it's like they're
to
not
them.
even
It's just
done
like,
yet.
hey, can you just say what the ending is going to be?
Oh no, that they would not accept that.
It's like, no, you have to enjoy the experience, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so they have to sit through a play. And
That's
then
not even finished.
what if the playwright is just like, I can't finish it, I have writer's block.
Oh, and then it turns into a Four Stooges episode.
Yeah, it does.
And I hated that episode.
So anyway, have fun with that one.
Oh, and that let's do another cameo episode I hated, very much disliked. One ghost is like, I want my family to be able to leave this town, and all they have is a tin pot when you visit them.
Just lead you into all of our least liked episodes.
Yeah,
By us, not by listeners.
and maybe some good ones. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to our good ones.
Yeah, no, this could easily lead into just about any quest. So that's pretty fun.
You have to twist some of the things, like
Yeah.
the way we started all of our stuff.
Well,
It
yes.
won't be a posting on a board. It'll be a request from a spirit.
Right, but it could still work that way. What if the last one, the very last ghost, because you know I gotta do it, leads them to something cool?
Like what?
The very last ghost says, hey, can you find my body and just bury it for me? And when you do find their body, they had some really nice stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, I don't need that.
I thought it would be like the cool thing would be talking to someone who specializes in like witchcraft or something, and then that is how the party will spread the fact that like how to do jack-o'-lanterns
That could work.
with the satisfaction that you started jack-o'-lanterns in the fantasy world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go around,
Why is this in February and not in October?
I
I'm
know,
just
right?
subtly thinking, why is this? This is so weird.
Because Halloween knows no time frame. Halloween is forever.
No, it's why did my brother give me this book like 6 months ago? It's all his fault.
Yeah, no, it's totally his fault.
He doesn't listen to this podcast. It's fine.
But if you do, it's your fault.
Yeah.
I would think the sheer like fact that people see this party walking around with a jack-o'-lantern,
That's going on its own.
yeah, and like doing interesting things. They're like, "What you got there?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a pumpkin we carved so the spirits can talk, because there's spirits in the pumpkin." You should start doing that now. If your pumpkins are screaming from the inside, let them talk.
I just had some thought.
What's up?
What happens if like in the world it start becoming a thing, right?
Mhm.
And maybe you do a couple more like in the future. It's a great like way to just direct your players to something
Right. If you
when
see a glowing
when you got
jack-o'-lantern.
nothing else or something like that. But what happens if they down the road start believing this, like, oh yeah, these spirits and all that stuff. And if they make a habit of it, make one of them just like, oh yeah, that's a demonic spirit, and it's gonna make them do something real bad. I had that thought. I was
Ooh.
just like, you could just have them naively think that they're helping a spirit move along when it's like intently going to make them do something bad without them knowing.
That's another possibility, yeah. That really messes with their morals if they have any.
Well, you gotta get them to trust the spirits within the pumpkin first.
Right.
So you have to like condition them and then make them distrust them forever.
They're like, wait a second. Are
Wait.
you an evil spirit?
Ah, you got me.
Uh.
Aw, shucks. Anyways, thanks for murdering all this town. So,
Bye.
bye. Glow goes away.
Just wisp away.
It wisps downwards because
Yeah.
down to 9 hills. Is there anything else to add?
Not really, no.
Well, this is what happens when we have a short banter. We have a short episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if you put this in your campaign, let us know what kind of tasks did you get the ghosts to do, or the spirits to get your party to do. Be sure to have them at least the burning of the evidence of cheating letters,
Mm-hmm.
because that's always funny.
Yeah.
But you can let us know down in the comments of these. But you can let us know down in the comment of this YouTube video on X at QuestBoardPod or on Blue Sky at QuestBoard. If you have a job posting of your own that you want us to make a quest out of, you can let us know on any of those sites. If you're listening to us on YouTube and want to listen to us on the go, we're on most podcasting platforms, at least the major ones.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're listening to us on the go and want us a second monitor content with a nice background, you can check us out on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think with that, I wish you all a good night.
And happy questing.